Okay, so I'm starting again because I had some problems with the connection with the internet. We will see how it will work now. Okay, so hi guys. Oh, so happy to have you here now. Okay, so let's start. So I will wait maybe a few seconds, maybe for the algorithm and all that stuff. It's nice that Facebook works today because we had a few issues and problems yesterday with Facebook and Instagram and WhatsApp, as probably you know, if you are a Facebooker, Instagrammer, and WhatsApp packer. I don't know how to say it. Okay, anyway, so I invited you today to talk about the difference. You can see, you can notice between the situations when you act from your head, and the other possibility is acting from your heart. And why about that? Because I just realized, like not a long time ago, that so many times in my life I was taking my decisions and I was acting from my head, and I realized the consequences that it is creating in my life. So I have my paper here what I want to tell you, but it's about my memory. Okay, so like taking my decisions from the place of my head is like listening of your head, is like listening, you should do this, or you should do that, or you shouldn't do this. And it's also so let's say the other possibility is and always somehow in my life it was like this, that even when I was making decisions from my head, my heart was always here and was supporting me, my heart was present, was giving me this kind of patience and this kind of warmth, like waiting for me, waiting for the moment when I will be just ready to follow my heart, and was always giving me the opportunity to have a choice. So even now when I think about the place, the moments when I am following my heart, now mostly today, it gives me this feeling of just warmth here on the level of my heart, this kind of vibration that I am talking to you from the place of my heart. So anyway, so if there is someone here and now who is watching me for the first time in her life, my name is Iwona Grochowska and I am a life transformational coach, and that means in my case that I am helping people going through any kind of transitions, shifts and changes in their lives, that they could just enjoy their life in its full abundance, and being the creator of their lives, being the cause and not the effect of their lives. So it is what I am doing. And coming back to the subject, so coming back to the head and to our heart, when I am talking about that internal, some kind of fight, you have in you between your head and your heart, I am really curious, how does it resonate with you? How often it happens when you have this indecision and you are not sure which direction you should take, direction showed by your head or showed by your heart. Of course, it's our everyday life, because it's happening all the time that we have to choose our head of our heart, and also it happens very often that we act from the place of our heart in our work, when we work, when we are we have to take decisions in our work. So in my case, I have this, let's say, image of this chat between these two, how to say, entities, is that when I act from the place of my head, I have this small devil sitting on my shoulder, but this is not this bad one. This is this small devil who is really rationalizing everything, really thinking, really taking decisions, being very intelligent, and with this sharp mind. Like a little bit cold as a person, and on the other shoulder I have this small angel, all the time happy, all the time being here and now and smiling, and really taking all the situations as okay, it's happening now, so let's see the opportunity, what this situation will bring to us. And this is the place of my heart. So probably every one of you has got this his own image of this, let's say, talk, chat, fight between your head and your heart. So I will give you one example, pretty I hope it will be short. So this example is coming from the moment when I had to choose some time ago my coaching school. And of course my first reaction was from my head. So I just have chosen the school that I knew the name. It was one of the most known coaching schools in Poland, in Warsaw. I checked all the references on the internet. I checked so if the price was also good for me. So I took this decision. Okay, I paid for the school, and there was this moment when just something like poked me and said, "Hey, Ivona, maybe you will check something else also." So yeah, and in that moment I just followed my heart. I decided to follow my heart. It was simple. I just did a meditation. I did a meditation with this kind of intention, and I asked just my heart to give me the direction and to give me to help me, where should I find this school that would be the best for me, and somehow the best for you if you are listening this. And yes, and I just received this kind of information. After my meditation, I started to look for that school, and so the school that gave me the most of my knowledge I have today, the school that and this is as you can know that school for it's IPEC, excellence in coaching. So yeah, this is the best school I could ever imagine to find in my life. And so probably you can imagine also that all this knowledge that I am using now, and that is coming and it is connected to my heart, it really came from that decision took from my heart. Okay, so when you are taking your decisions from your head, this is this kind of rational thinking. This is all that strategies you are creating, your planning, all your organizing something, working on your budget, managing. So everything from this place, let's say, it's okay, because it's really normal and we are really using all these tools every day. But in the same time, somehow this is a place where you have winners and when you have losers. This is a place where you mostly compare yourself to other people. So when you start to compare yourself to other people, so you are better or you are worse. This is completely natural. So yeah, when I am talking about that, I am just asking myself a question: how true is that for you, and how often do you stay in that place when you are taking your decisions from your head? And I would like just to invite you to that a little bit different place, a space without competition, a space where everyone wins and always wins. When you do not, a space where you really do not need to compare yourself to anyone else, because since the moment you are always and in every moment already worth and perfect, and you are totally enough for you and for everybody else. And this is a place, this is the space where your heart is your guide. So when I am talking about that, is about shifting this let's say feelings that are very often created by your head, and this is coming from this place of winning or losing. So shifting these feelings that are very often stress and frustration, shifting them to the space of being completely fulfilled and just creating what you want to experience. So the place where you feel this kind of vibration in your heart that helps you, for example, to take decisions. Because why I am talking about that also is that you can use this place in you. You can just use your heart and the connection to your heart to make the best choices for you. So to make the best choices about the situations you are in, and also about people with whom you spend your time. And you can choose people who are empowering you and not lowering your level of energy. Hey Sandra. In the same time when you are in this moment of some kind of turn in your life, of some kind of decision, let's say, that will impact you and that will impact your future in some, let's say, strong way. So staying with connection with your heart is simply helping you to make the best possible choice for you, because your heart is your best friend and will always be your best friend. So for example, so many times I have seen so many people who are, for example, going to work and like somehow forcing themselves go to the work that they were not really accepting, but it became such a habit for them that they just started to believe that there is no any other possibility, any just opportunity to look in some other direction. And how would it be to just connect your, for example, to connect your work to your passion? And how would it be that answering a question, are you working today, would sound a little bit weird, because your work is your passion. And so when you work, you don't really work, you just have a pleasure to do what you like to do, what I am doing just now, when you are watching me, and when you are listening, and that I am sharing with you something that is important to my heart. simple like that. But the interesting thing is that I was not here in that place all my life, because I used to work for 10 years in a corporation, and that was a moment when I was waking up in the morning, on Monday morning. I was waking up with that bad feeling in my stomach, this kind of stress and frustration. And the next 10 years, even if I was managing my own company, I was working again for big corporations, and this stress that was coming from that place of winning, losing, comparing, and when you win, I lose, and all that stuff, it was not mine. It doesn't mean that it can be yours. You can feel like a fish in that world, and it's perfect in the moment when you have your connection with your heart, and this is really, really yours. So this week, maybe, I just invite you to pay more attention to your choices. I just invite you to pay more attention to the situations you are in, and to the choices you make when you decide with whom you want to spend your time. And just listen if these decisions are coming from your heart, or if they are coming from your head. And Dennis and Jenny, wow! Guys, hi. Yeah, so just pay attention, and the moment when you realize from where came that decision, if it was from your heart or if it was from your head, what is the difference, and what is the effect for you when you follow your heart? So yeah, and to like finish this live, because but I am so happy that you are here. Okay, so of course, if you want to go more giving head with heart, my English maybe is not good enough to to explain that. Yeah, so anyway, so if you have this feeling that you would like to follow a little bit more your heart, yeah, terrible behavior. You are right, Jenny. You are right. Maybe I am making some mistakes. Anyway, so if you want to go deeper and dig deeper in that subject, how it would be to follow your heart, and how to do it anyway. So this is a possibility that coaching is giving you, so you can work with your coach, with your life coach. It can be me, but it can be anyone else. The only advice I would give you, that if you feel that you are really too much in your head, that you are, we love you too, Dennis. Yeah, so if you feel that you are really too much in your head, and you will be looking for a person to support you in that new journey in your life. Just listen to your heart and not listen to your head, because and don't choose that person, don't make that decision from which website is better or which price is lower. Just listen to your heart and to your feelings, and just check if that person is a good person for you to support you in that new journey. I don't want to leave you some questions about head and heart. And where are you guys? Tell me. I should ask that question in the beginning. Where are you, Dennis? Jenny, where are you? Tell me. Maybe it's the internet connection. Okay, UK. I know, but Dennis is no. Oh, wow, it's so good to have you here. Okay, so even if my heart is saying that I would like to stay with you more time, I have to finish, because it's my head is saying that it will be boring for the others. Okay, so you are working. I thought that you were on holidays. I am working too, as you can see. Okay, love you guys, and thank you so much for spending this time with me, and follow your heart. It's your best friend.